Hello class, this is our maths lesson. Today for our maths lesson, like we did yesterday, we're going to start by counting to 10. Are you ready? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Now, the next thing you're going to need for your maths lesson is a 10 frame. Now, if you don't have one in your emergency pack, can you stop the video and make one? So it's like your 5 frame, but you need 10 squares. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you need your mums and dads to help you to draw it out, just ask them nicely. Stop the video if you need to make it. So the other thing you're going to need is your coins that you made in your fine motor group. If you didn't do it, make sure you stop the video and do it. So what you'll need is a coin. I've got red on one side and I did a stripy black on the other side. But your coin could be whatever colour you chose. So if you need to make it, make sure you do that now before we start our maths. Now, I'm going to make sure that I have 10 coins by putting them in my 10 frame. Now, because my 10 frame is on a magnetic board and it's upright, I need to use magnets, but yours might be flat and you can put them flat on your board. So let's check that I have 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first time I'm doing it, I'm using all the same colour. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I filled my 10 frame, which means I've got 10 coins, which is fantastic. So it's all full. Okay, so it's 10. Now, I'm going to show you 2 different ways that we can fill up our 10 frame. But before we do that, you need to gather all your coins back. Okay, so let's do that quickly. Okay, so if you've got all your coins in your hands, now what you need to do is you need to throw them in the air and see which way they land. You could do, I'm going to do it onto my shelf. Let me just turn the camera slightly so you can see. Okay, I'm going to throw them on my shelf and I could do it one at a time and see which way they land. You can't see that. You can, it's just here. Right, or you could throw them all together. So I could throw some together. Okay, so I've thrown them on my shelf to see which way they land. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them to fill back up my 10 frame. Now, like I said, there's 2 ways we could do it. So we could start by putting them across. So let's do that first. So just pick them up randomly and put them in the 10 frame. So you can start actually by picking up the ones that land on one side, putting them across your 10 frame. So I'm going to do all the plain red ones first. Don't any more land plain like this one did. Okay, so I've put all the plain red ones that landed in there first. Now, I'm going to get the ones that landed with my stripes. Okay, so can you see that I've put all my plain ones first across the top line, and then this one, because the first of this one, that's because that's how many plain ones. So let's see how many plain ones that landed plain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them landed on my shelf with a plain back up. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 landed with the stripes up. So that's one way you could fill in your 10 frame to work out some number bonds. Now let me show you another way using the same amount of same ones. So let's take them all back off. And I'm going to keep my plain side here, and then I'm going to take all the stripy ones off and just put them beside it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it downwards. So I'm going to start with the stripy ones this time, but you could use the plain ones as well, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do it this way. Now the next thing I'm going to do is put in all the plain side ones. So now let's see how many are stripy and how many are plain. I didn't spin them again, so it should be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4 stripy ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plain ones. So can you tell me which one has more? Is there more stripy coins or more plain coins? That's right, there's more plain coins, and you can play with your 10 frame and organize it in different ways to see which is more. It's easier if you keep one colour together and the other colours together, but you can do it either way that Miss Lynn showed you. Now, my challenges for you today are, number 1, can you practice filling in your 10 frame with your coins? Number 2, can you try using both ways to fill it in? So remember, going across and then across the bottom, or down, 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 down. Try those ways. And number 3, can you choose which one of those methods you like best? And in a video, try and tell me why. Okay? So remember to make sure you fill it up, putting one coin in each box, and tell me why you like either method. Okay? Stay safe, and I'll see you soon, everybody. Bye.